The Pennsylvania game is made possible in part by
the Pennsylvania Public Television Network. The network receives funding from the Commonwealth to provide public television for all Pennsylvanians.
Actor Nick Adams was born and raised in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania. Best known as bounty hunter Johnny Yuma in the 1959 TV series The Rebel, Adams' promising career was cut short. Did he A, flee to Europe after being indicted for a felony, B, die in a stunt accident on the set of the show, C, quit show business to join a monastic order, or D, die of a drug overdose? The answer is D, die of a drug overdose. Born Nicholas Adamschak near Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, the TV and movie actor was often cast in the same troubled young man mold as his good friend James Dean. In fact, his first movie role was a bit part of the 1955 James Dean classic, Rebel Without a Cause. His career took off in 1959 when he starred as Johnny Yuma in the TV series The Rebel. With 23 movies to his credit, he was nominated for an Oscar for his 1963 performance in Twilight of Honor. He died in 1968 at age 37 of an apparent drug overdose, the circumstances of which remain a mystery. Buried in Berwick, Pennsylvania, the official cause of death is listed as accident, suicide, undetermined. In 1933, Penn State University's W. Ray Hastings established the first All-America selections. This development provided a means for evaluating, by accurate and consistent standards, the best what? A, athletes, B, dairy cows, C, companies, or D, flowers and vegetables? The answer is D, flowers and vegetables. Penn State is the site of the first All-America Selections Trial Gardens. Established in 1933 by W. Ray Hastings, the trial gardens provided the first accurate means of comparing new plant varieties with existing cultivars. Today, the university plots are among nearly 60 flower and vegetable trial gardens in the United States, where seed companies and plant breeders worldwide compare and evaluate their products. The trial gardens determine which varieties look the best, taste the best, grow the fastest, and yield the most. High-performing cultivars make their way into seed and garden catalogs and eventually into home gardens. And those that are judged superior to the best existing varieties receive the All-America Selections Award. Henry Osawa Tanner was born in Pittsburgh in 1859. The son of an African Methodist Episcopal minister, Henry moved with his family to Philadelphia in 1866 and later studied under Thomas Akins. Nearly forgotten in the U.S. by all but a few, he was honored posthumously in 1996 for his work. Was Tanner A, the first black artist to have his painting hung in the White House, B, featured on a $1 postage stamp, C, named father of the motorized wheelchair by the National Center on Accessibility, or D, the only black to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor for heroism in the Spanish-American War? The answer is A. Henry Osawa Tanner was one of the leading African-American artists of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and the first black American painter to gain international attention. Born in Pittsburgh, he grew up in Philadelphia and studied at the Pennsylvania Academy of Arts under one of the finest teachers in the nation, Thomas Akins. To escape racial barriers in the United States, Tanner spent most of his life as an artist in Paris. Widely acclaimed in France, Tanner had been all but forgotten in the United States except by a few collectors. That is until 1996, when a 2-year search concluded with the selection of Tanner's 1885 oil painting, Sand Dunes at Sunset, Atlantic City, for display in the Green Room, Hillary Clinton's office. It is the first painting by a black artist to hang in the White House. Publishing magnate Walter Hubert Annenberg of Wynwood founded the Annenberg School of Communications at the University of Pennsylvania and has established numerous philanthropic trusts. Which of the following statements is not true about Walter Annenberg? A, In 1993, he made the largest single donation to private education in U.S. history. B, he never plays golf without wearing a pair of his lucky knickers. C, he founded the magazine 17. Or D, he served as ambassador of Great Britain under President Nixon. The answer is B. Mr. Annenberg doesn't rely on lucky knickers for a good golf game. It was sharp instincts, not luck, that made Annenberg one of the most successful publishers of all time. In 1936, Moses Annenberg, Walter's father, purchased and revived the Philadelphia Inquirer. Walter sold the paper in 1969 after being named ambassador to Great Britain by President Nixon. He founded the magazine 17 in 1944 and TV Guide in 1953. Annenberg made headlines in 1993 when he donated a total of $365 million to the University of Southern California, the University of Pennsylvania, Harvard University, and the Petty School, the private prep school he attended in New Jersey. The donation was the largest single gift ever made to private education in U.S. history. In 1902, John Mast was manufacturing an unusual combination of slaw cutters, fishing floats, and popcorn in his Lidditz factory when he patented a product that even to this very day is the most popular of its kind. Did Mast patent A, the safety pin, B, a mousetrap, C, the wristwatch band, or D, potato chips? The answer is B, a mousetrap. In 1902, Mast created his famous mousetrap, which was really an improvement on an earlier invention, to kill the mice that were eating his popcorn. Mast gave up on manufacturing the food products altogether and instead put his energies into producing his better mousetraps. Today, Woodstream Corporation makes John Mast's mousetraps, those simple mechanical snap traps, which are sold under the trade name Victor. Some 30 million Mast-like traps are sold each year, outselling all other U.S. mousetraps combined by about 2 to 1. Harry T. Burley, the eminent African-American baritone, composer, and arranger, was born in Erie in 1866. Best known for his spirituals, Burley is recognized for his many contributions to the world of music. Which of the following statements is not true about Harry Burley's career? A, he set to music poems by Walt Whitman. B, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot is one of his best-known compositions. C, he was the first African-American to win the Pulitzer Prize for music. Or D, he was a student and associate of Czech composer Anton Dvorak. The answer is C. Although Harry T. Burley never received a Pulitzer Prize for music, he is well deserving of the many posthumous honors and tributes paid him, both in Erie and elsewhere in the United States. His most famous arrangements include Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, and Deep River. Burley was a favorite associate and student of Czech composer Anton Dvorak and is said to have influenced some of Dvorak's music. Best known for his spirituals, he is also well known for setting to music the poetry of Walt Whitman. A state historical marker and the Pfeiffer-Burley Elementary School in Erie were dedicated in his honor. As a testament to his great works, Burley's spirituals are still in print and remain in concert repertoire. Although the American bald eagle is our national bird, Benjamin Franklin proposed that it be the wild turkey. What is Pennsylvania's state bird? A, ringneck pheasant, B, ruffed grouse, C, robin, or D, red-tailed hawk? The answer is B. On June 22, 1931, by act of the General Assembly, Pennsylvania adopted the king of the game birds, the ruffed grouse, as the official game bird of Pennsylvania. Like their relatives, the turkey and the quail, grouse are heavy-bodied, chicken-like ground dwellers. They have a short, heavy bill and short, rounded wings, and are nearly immune to starvation because of their varied diet.
A copy of the program you've just seen can be purchased through Penn State Media Sales at mediasales.psu.edu or by calling 800-770-2111.